All right, so I just watched the BET Awards, but quite honestly, what happened was I fell asleep for a long period of time, and I woke up and checked out the internet, and so I watched the performance online, and then I decided, I'll turn to BET to see if it's still on, and it was still on. And they were getting ready to do the Whitney Houston tribute. So that's primarily what I want to talk about. There are a couple points I want to make. One, uh, I thought it was a good touch to have Monica and Brandy and some of the folks who had not um, previously done tributes. I think we've gotten, we've heard um, Jennifer the Jennifer performances. We don't really need any more of those. I mean, they're cool, but for TV, I mean, it's been nice. I think the idea of this performance was to really capture the artists who were really close to Whitney. So I really appreciated that. I thought that was cool. Monica opened up, I Love the Lord, a great gospel classic that really, if you have any gospel inclination, you grew up in the church or any type of religious experience, and you can sing, really it's almost impossible to mess up. Um, that being said, I think that Monica is far more a studio singer, and I think that when you start taking, like talent is one thing, but being able to perform live and being able to manage emotion, I think all sort of plays when you're performing live, and I think that kind of affected her, because I just would have never imagined in a million years that she would struggle with that song, and just toward the end, I think it was sort of an emotional thing for her, hard for her to really like finish the song as strong as she started. But it's no, I mean, Monica's a fantastic artist, a wonderful singer, and definitely it was a heartfelt performance. So I want to say that that's really all I got on that. But Brandy, I mean, I think it was just so phenomenal. I'll be honest because uh, I'm a Brandy fan, if you will, and have been, since she came out. And to me, it's like coming full circle. But the same thing I said about Monica about being able to really manage your emotions when you're performing. Um, I think Brandy did that so well because for a couple of videos on YouTube and that have been circulating around, Brandy hadn't been able to really pull it together to really perform for any of uh, Whitney's music, and she said that it just wasn't the right time. And so for her to be able to pull it together and to sing some of Whitney's classics just so flawlessly, I don't know. I mean, her stage presence and it's just refreshing because for those of us who followed R&B, we know that aside from really Beyonce, there hasn't really been anybody with such a great stage presence and the great voice. So I'm really excited about the return of Brandy, and I thought that she did an excellent job. I'm not sure who the man was that performed after her. Please forgive me. I don't know who he was. Um, Shaka Khan, I think she did a good job. She's just her. I mean, there's really nothing negative you can say about her, regardless of her performance. I'll say one thing though: she looks phenomenal. I mean, she looks absolutely amazing. So I appreciate that, and I want to say that just some notes out in the crowd. I appreciated that when Brandy came out on the stage, they showed that clip of Beyonce being encouraging and saying, "Hey, it's Brandy," and I appreciate that. And she stood during the performance and really supported her and Solange and some other folks. And it's always good to have that love and support when you come back into the music industry of your colleagues who are there. So I appreciated that. But one thing that I did know that she was sitting next to Kim Kardashian, and I want to really manage my own emotions here, but I noticed that Kim Kardashian didn't stand or didn't participate in the Whitney uh, tribute at all, which I think is a disrespect because if it wasn't for the Norwoods, I mean, I can just that whole class right there like really just pisses me off. But if it wasn't for the Norwoods, um, um, Kim Kardashian wouldn't even be on the mic, or wouldn't even be on the map, rather. And I'm not just talking about what Ray J did for her, but even before she was making sex videos with Ray J, the Sonia Norwood had hired her to be a stylist to Brandy, and she had misused some credit cards and all that kind of stuff. So, you know, out of respect, you know, and she's a public figure. I mean, I guess she's not really a talented. She's not known for having any particular talent aside from what she was able to accomplish with Ray J. But you would think that, anyway, I'm not even going anywhere too far on that. And then I also noticed that, like, Pat Houston, she wasn't really, like, biting into that Shaka Khan performance like I would have wanted her to, so there was a read there. But overall, I mean, who did I miss? I mean, that was pretty much, I think, oh, and then, of course, Miss Cissy Houston, which I thought was a great performance, and, you know, just goes to show how strong of a woman Cissy has been, is, and was to her daughter, and I appreciated it. But just one little thing, I hate to say it, but I really wish that they would have condensed that version for her. I felt like it was a little long. I felt like she could have gave us like the first verse, the chorus, maybe a little bit of that second verse, the chorus, bang the chorus out one more time. But you know, after some point, I was like, am I at the funeral again? Okay, all right. But I appreciated it though. I'm just saying, overall, I thought that what really made this tribute today was Brandy's flawless execution and her stage presence and her ability to really get people involved and really take them back. And I'm not saying she sounded like Whitney or anything, but that's her idol and someone that she really appreciates and someone who inspired her to be the artist that she was and that she is. And I feel like she represented Whitney extremely well, and those who loved Whitney and definitely those who love Brandy have something to be proud of. So thanks and for watching, and check out my website, iamdamo.com. That's iamdamo.com. I apologize that I haven't made any videos in a long time, but hey, God bless you.